G'day gang, my name's Waylens, but most people call me Wally. Today we're going to play some Terra Invicta. Right, this is a new grand strategy game out. Well, how do I describe this thing to you? Do you like the just one more turn aspect of civilization? Then this game's for you. Do you like the questionable ethics of RimWorld? Then this game's for you. Do you like a bit of backroom diplomacy? Oh, then this game's for you. And do you like space combat? Do you like Eve? Do you like Stellaris? That sort of game. Well, then this game's probably for you. It's a blend of them all. It is kind of turn-based, kind of real-time in different phases. Anyway, you'll see as we continue playing. I've watched a few guides. I've watched Potato Bee Whiskey. I watched Perun. I've put a few hours into some playthroughs here. I consider myself reasonably good at the game. Actually, that's bullshit. I'm freaking terrible at it. I don't think anyone's really good. I mean, Perun's okay, but yeah, I don't think anyone's particularly good at this game. This game, it's fucking brutal. It's fucking brutal. It's the sort of game that you make a mistake in turn 8 and you don't find out you've made that mistake until turn 18, and then you can't do anything about it until turn 80. It's just that sort of game. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. I mean, this game, I reloaded the tutorial 5 times, and I'm every time you make a mistake, it is very unforgiving, but there's 8 factions in the game. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. There's so many guides about it. The resistance, self-explanatory, resisting the incoming aliens. Yes, there's aliens. Of course, there's aliens. We're in space. Humanity first. They're resisting the aliens, and anyone who even looks like or smells like they're going to support the aliens. The initiative, well, this mob, yeah. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, these sort of crew. I reckon that's what they'd be into here. The servants, they're your religious nut jobs. They wish to bend over and just spread themselves for the aliens. There's pretty much going on with them there. The protectorate, similar, but not quite to that extent. They want to appease the aliens while keeping mankind's independence, I think is the best word to say it. The Academy, this is apparently the hard playthrough. They are the people that want to prove our humankind to the aliens and bring us up to their level and prove that we're equals and stave off the aliens that way. The Exodus, pretty self-explanatory. They want to build a big spaceship and piss off, just like the Mormons in the Expanse. This game is, well, how do I describe the plot? It's hard sci-fi. It's everything you like from The Expanse. It's everything that I like from a lesser-known book series, Stephen Donaldson's The Gap series. Everything's pretty good as far as the science modelling and that sort of stuff goes. The geo-political game is huge. That's where the game starts, and that's where we're going to get into now. For this playthrough, look, Project Exodus does kind of tickle my fancy, as does The Academy, but we're going to keep it reasonably simple first, and we're going to play through as the Resistance. No, we're not going to enable the tutorial. We've done that enough. Let's get into it. Right, it's going to be a lot of jump cuts here, boys and girls, because it's just that sort of game. But we're going to make a start, and we're going to get into it. I'm going to try and explain what we're doing on the way. As I said, I'm pretty much an expert on this game. No, I'm not. I'll be fumbling through this blindly. So, you got anything? If you've seen me doing something wrong, sing out in the comments. It's what we like to do. Let me know what you're doing if you're playing this game for your playthrough. I'm also finding out my computer is, well, it's not a potato by any stretch of the imagination, but it's kind of struggling. There's upgrades on the way. Put it that way. I mean, do you like the sort of saltiness of Dota 2, where you know you've made a mistake early in the game and it's going to, you're never going to be able to get it back. You're just waiting for the enemy team to kill you. That's in this game as well.
We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving only wreckage and uncertainty. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Each of us saw what we wanted to see. Everyone loves heroes, depends on them, to save us from evil, lead us through darkness. Problem is, real heroes are always ignored. What no one understands is that being shot at is easy. The hard part is convincing someone they're drowning before it's too damn late.
Well, I've never played XCOM, but apparently this faction gives XCOM vibes. The vibes, I get it. I mean, you saw it there in the trailer there at the start. I mean, she's not called that, but here she is.
I am pleased to report the council has appointed
Fiona
you
Adole.
leader of our organization. I am Fiona Ayawade, your chief of staff. While most of the world is reacting with fascination at the arrival of an alien species on Earth, we represent a small group who believes the aliens' crash landing
as you
and
can see,
disappearance
it's not even XCOM vibes.
Threat.
She's 100% Naomi Nagata from the Expanse. 100%.
And, if necessary,
good work.
Combating any
good to see
danger
Blizzard aren't the only
aliens
people
may
that rip
pose.
off everyone else. But anyway, let's get into the game here. Right. I am not quite sure what strategy we're going to go here, but first thing we're going to do is look at the counselors. I mean, RNGesus can absolutely fuck you in this game so badly. So badly. I mean, he can give you just like the worst counselors off the bat. So who have we got here? We've got Dinesh, speaking of ramming, Ramamani. Of course it gives me a name. It's football managering me. It's giving me the names that I can't pronounce. So what's this guy like? He's got good persuasion, investigation. All these stats are out of 25, by the way, and they are improvable. Terrible at science. All right, admin, command, espionage. What's he got? Here's a list of the missions here. These are different on every counter depending on their background and their background. Where's the background? Here's the background and their traits here. So government opinion leader, that gives him extra resources a month. We'll go through the resources very quickly in a minute. I mean, there's a million guides out there. This is not what we're here for. You're not here to learn this game off me. You're here to watch me play and have a bit of a freaking laugh because, as I said, I will be terrible at it. I mean, as I said, I reloaded the tutorial like 4 or 5 times as I made mistakes. I've never save scummed so much in a game in my life, I don't think, including trying to win League Cup finals in the Football Manager and things like that. So this guy's got a reasonably good set of missions. I really would like get someone with Purge, and I would like to get someone with, Crackdown. But that's good to start with. Actually, it's pretty limited, actually, now that I look at it. But he does have a little bit of extra influence income, which is not too bad. But he's our starter. He's 51. You know what? We're probably going to bin him off. He'll die if he stays here too long. So we'll probably bin him off at some stage. Who is our other counsellor here? We've got Kanva Samudra, a politician from India. He's got Crackdown and Purge. Good. And does he have the stats to back it up? Yes, he does. Well, his espionage isn't great. So all these give different bonuses like Indulgent, so he's going to lose money. Veteran, so he gets extra security and command and extra military science research. Government grants access to certain orgs, and as I found it in my playthrough, certain missions as well. These can come, go, disappear. I mean, it's good that he's fanatic, so he'll be super loyal to us. Right, so we don't want to get this guy detected because he's not great when he gets detected. Neither is the other guy, but we'll sign up some more counsellors as we go. I like to sign one straight off the bat, but he's got the things I want. He's got Crackdown, he's got Purge, he's got Coup. I'd like someone with Defend. There's an order you get that can defend. I'd like to get someone with that. So let's go have a look straight away and see who we've got here. Right, we've got a lot of 30 cost ones. I think this depends who you play. If you play as like the Resistance or someone like that, you get a lot of people coming in at 30 cost. I've done a couple of playthroughs, or started a couple of playthroughs as Project Exodus. And to get decent counsellors for those guys early, bit of a drama. All right, so let's have a look at these guys. The scientist here. Gives us extra research, extra influence. What's his missions coordination? His steel project sabotage. That's all right. Control nation is good. Look, I really want someone with defend interests. If we can manage it. No, not there. RNGesus is going to be unkind to me here. Come on, game. Right, no one defend interests. So this is going to be... Oh, there's not necessarily going to be a bad start. So let's have a quick look through here and see who we're going to grab.
A few moments later.
Right, so we're going with this guy. Brings some more influence. Brings a lot of research to the table. He's got control nation, so we've already got someone with coup and crackdown. So I'm pretty happy with going with that. A little bit older than I would like, but we're going to go with it anyway. Let's just recruit him. And without further ado, let's fix this. That's more like it. Dr. Calvo, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Dr. Calvo, long-time follower of the channel. Always gets a gig in these sort of things. Rightio. So what are we going to do on the first turn here? We could probably recruit... No, we're not going to recruit one more, so I'm going to save the influence. Right. I haven't really decided what I want to do here yet. I'm in three schools of thought. I do like the strategy of like anti-Brexit and bringing Britain back in, getting control of their nukes. Yes, countries have nukes. Do I want to use them? Probably not. Do I want to take them out of everyone else's hands? Absolutely. France controls the EU at the moment, so there is... Look, I could try and take control of the Benelux and then perhaps Spain or Alpine States and then grab France and then slowly like grab Ireland and move in on Britain. Another good strategy I've been thinking about doing is grabbing Canada and Mexico and putting some pressure on the United States and taking those. The third and probably more unorthodox strategy is to go with my home country, take Australia, and then try and create a Pacific superstate. For the purposes of this playthrough, do you know what? I think I'm going to go with EU strategy here. France is good, good economic, and also they've got Ghana here. And is it Guyana? Anyway, it's got the the Guyanan Space Center here. So of course, if you know anything about astrophysics, I guess, or astronomy, one of the two, whatever it is, spaceship launching areas closer to the equator give you better launch windows, that sort of stuff. I don't understand the science of it. Let me know in the comments if you do. I do get the general principle of it, but I think it's to do with windows to fire off to Mars and set things off on the right trajectory on a more regular basis. So how are we going to take this over, you ask? Right, let's have a look here. Right, let's see what Dinesh can do for us here. Right, he's got a 35% chance off the bat of taking a control point in the Benelux, which I think we're going to try to do that. Benelux, obviously, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg here, which will hopefully give us some adjacency pressure to Germany. The more countries you take, the more adjacency pressure you provide. The more adjacency pressure, the easier it is to try to take people over. So that's 35% for the Benelux. Look, I can spend a measly 4 influence and get a control point there. Rightio. Canva, what have you got for us, Canva? What can you do for us, Canva? Right, his control nation, not quite so good. Where can we send Canva that will give us some good... Look, I do want to bring the UK in, so I might send Canva to Ireland off the bat. They are part of the EU here, so I shouldn't have to spend too many points to give him a good chance there. And Dr. Calvo, let's get in here, man. What can you do for us, Dr. Calvo? Oh, you're even worse, Dr. Calvo. But gee, by jingo, by crikey. I would like to get 1 control point before I send someone off to investigate the aliens. What can I grab here that's in the EU and going to give adjacency pressure? Can I crank this up high enough here for you, Calvo? Probably not. Probably not. How about here? So I do want to take Germany ultimately as well. I mean, Giga Europe's the idea here. That's spending all of my influence. Joe, what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, guys. They're in the hands of RNGesus. Let's go. May RNGesus bless us. So on playthroughs, I've literally made mistakes on turn 1, and it's come back and bit me later. I mean, this game is huge. I mean, let's just have a quick look at the tech tree while we're here. UN Security Council meets. This happens every playthrough. We're just going to deliver our manifesto to the world and gain that extra influence back, because we can probably grab ourselves a 4th councillor straight off the bat with that. Perhaps one of the 60-point ones who's a bit more of a meaty boy. And no one else has revealed themselves. That's interesting.
We've got our people in place.
Rightio. There is Benelux sorted.
We still lack support.
Calvo, you failed. Calvo, what are you doing to me, man? And you were spotted, Calvo. Jesus Christ, Calvo. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? On humanity, the growing realization that we are not the sole saving species in the universe is causing many to see their fellow humans in a new light, leading to hopes that we can overcome the capacity for strife and alien arrival as one people.
We've gained significant support.
Rightio. So there's one of the 2 control points in Ireland to us. I mean, let's just have a look at the research tree here. We'll let it play through. Hang on, we'll just have a look at the research tree before we go any further. This thing's fucking huge. I mean, really? It is absolutely ridiculous. View full tree. Lag, 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 lag. I mean, just look at the bloody thing. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. If you like a tech tree, like I do, if that doesn't create movement in your pants, I don't know what tech tree is going to do it. I mean, look at the bloody thing. Look at the thing. I mean, I've seen some tech trees, boys and girls. I'm in my 40s, boys and girls, and I've seen some tech trees in my life. I'm not a tech tree version, but Jesus wept, this thing is huge. Right, that's one thing I forgot to do is set my research priorities. What do we want? So, the way the research works, you contribute most research to one of these in the top half of this research tree. You get to choose the next research for that slot. This is our personal research for our faction down here. This is shared amongst everybody. We're already behind because we didn't put any research points in here, but we've put 100% into audience research here. That will give us some limited resources to spend in the way of influence. However, I think it's a bit of a waste. We are going to change that straight off the bat. Are we? No, we haven't. It hasn't arrived yet. But what we are going to do... Hang on, I pushed the wrong button. God damn it. This game. Before we go any further, is we're going to try and catch up on some of these. I think we're a bit behind now. I am pretty keen to go to space, but it's not a massive drama for us here. Look, what we might do is just put a little bit of research into everything for now until something pops up. That's what she said. And we'll see how we go from there. Actually, no. I really want to get a hold of one of these. Let's see if we can do it. Which one are we least far behind on? Either of these 2. Right, so mission to space will do. Right, Calvo. I want to save some influence this turn, so I'm going to spend some ops. Ops is a bit of I'll spend a little bit of time talking about income. I mean, this is dollary dues. There we go. It's they're dollary dues for now. Self-explanatory. They're generated through economical reasons and through your councillors if they have perks. Influence, yeah. Political capital, basically. Gain from favourable public opinion. Orgs, councillor traits, have modules, all sorts of stuff. Ops, that's like black ops. That's taking dudes out, investigating people, detaining other people's councillors, that sort of stuff. Spying, stealing technology, that sort of stuff. Boost, spaceship there should be pretty self-explanatory, excuse me. That's how capable we are of lifting things out of the gravity well and into space. Obviously, long term, we want to build things in space to take the inconvenience of the gravity well out. This is mission control, so that's how many habs we can control in space, I think is. I mean, again, I'm an absolute expert on this game and everything about it. This is science. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory there. Gathered through controlling countries' resources and that sort of stuff. And this is our control point cap. So we can only control 138 total accumulative by taking control of various control points around here at the moment. That increases with more counselors, with orgs, with research, and various other things during the game. I'm not the person to be watching for a detailed guide, but that is the basics. Right, what are we going to do now? I think we're going to try and get that second point in the Benelux and that second point in Ireland, perhaps. So if you control 2 of the points, if the country's got 3, I mean, the Benelux has 3. Oh, that's someone else is in here already in the Benelux. The freaking Academy. Right, so I'm definitely going to go for the Benelux here now because I want to get executive control. Once you've got executive control, you can control more about the country. You can control their foreign policy. But what we're trying to do is to get into France here. That is what the main objective is here. So how good are you? And can we get into France? Can we crank this? We can, and I am going to spend the influence on it. I think it's worth it in the long run. And you can come into the Benelux here, and we can... Oh, that is a lot of... That's a lot to spend, but I think at least early game, it's worth it. Otherwise, we're going to have to purge these boys out of here. What's your crackdown chance? There, 1%. Yeah, I thought so. So if we can take more control there, we can crack down and kick them out later. But, yeah, I think we're going to go for Control Nation here. Come on, Mr. Slider. Where are we? There we go. And you can go in there on Control Nation. And look, Calvo, you can just go and investigate the aliens for us, please. I do probably need someone else with public campaign as well, so someone can go ahead and start campaigning our cause in these sites. Anyway, we're going to set Calvo off on that, and we're going to end the turn. Now I'm going to take officers and operators here, I think, just to give us that extra ops income, or am I? Or I'm going to value the extra influence and try and get councillors early. Money doesn't really bother me. I think if we can control the EU as a long-term game, money is not going to be a huge problem, at least early to mid-game. But, look, we're going to take officers and operators. So you see there's 2 phases of this game. This is the in-between the turns phase. Right, so we've been cracked down in Ireland. That is a bit of a worry. This is probably the first playthrough where I've been cracked down on early in the game here. Right, Calvo's investigated the crash site in Peru. Usual palaver, learned some useful information, and we've got a bit of a research bonus. That gives us one of our first objectives for our faction. So we get 20 science and 20 influence for that. Good stuff. I mean, as if that's not Naomi Nagata. Now we've got the Alien Signatures project here that we can use. So we will look at getting onto that soon. I think I'm going to finish the influence research we've got going off first. And then we're going to get into that.
Our supporters are in place.
Right, we're just going to repeat mission for him, I think. And we're just going to try and get a hold of France as quick as possible.
Our presence is growing.
Right, we've got 2 of the 3 control points in the Benelux. That means no one can now no one can take executive control. Oh, someone else has got in the Benelux with us. God, this game. Right, the resistance has detected someone in London. Right, so we might send someone to go look at that. We might not. I'm not overly fussed at this stage. Right, we've only got 29 influence to spend this turn. So, as you can see, this game can get quite interesting quite early. Now, they're probably going to crack down on that. So, we're going to send this boy back. Or do I just pile everyone to Ireland? Do we have... No one's got defend interests, though. Does anyone have defend interests? Oh, someone does have defend interests. I spent all that to kill some with defend interests, and Canvar's got it off the bat. Ah, dearie me. And, oh, God. There is the Academy already into the UK. The Academy are into the UK. This is difficult. I've had playthroughs here where I haven't been touched doing this at the start, and I'm getting absolutely zerged on right from the bat here. Radio, dude. Control Nation. Let's get into it. I don't want to spend all the influence on it. And I have to go with that. And yes, I am going to run defend interests in Paris because I really don't want anyone else in there messing with us at this stage. If we lose the island, we lose Ireland. I'm not overly fussed with that. So defend interests for you and Calvo. What are we going to give to you, Calvo? You can try and control nation, Calvo. And I think we're going to give you Ireland, maybe. 28% for you to do Ireland. I think that's not too bad. How about the Alpine states? How much can we give you if we bump this? What do we get? For 4 influence, you can go to 45%. I'll take a chance on that. Come on, Calvo. You can do it. Right, so we've recounted the initiative. This is the Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Rupert Murdoch mob who just want to make money off us, and, you know, they're the stonecutters. So Project Exodus have, like, booted us out of Ireland. That's not good, but not unexpected. Oh, bugger me, dude. Really? Really? Come on, Calvo. Oh, both of you. Oh, my God. Learn to roll dice, people. Calvo. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Straight up, we're going to defend interest in the Benelux here. Oh, we can't defend interest. We don't have the we don't have the points for it. Right, so this is a problem. So you spend too much like we've done here and you don't get the outcome you like. You're behind the curve on income here now. So we are wanting for influence now to actually sort this out. Rightio. So we want our good dude here, Dinesh, come on, dude. Right, so I think people have been running public campaigns against us here, and that is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm just going to run with that for now. Okay, right here. That's freed up some points. I am going to go ahead and defend our interest in the Benelux because I really don't want to lose that. And Calvo, I mean, where's a random spot that you can just try and grab that's EUable? Oh, in here you go, Calvo. That'll get you some. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that'll get you some experience as well. Rightio. Right, so we found humanity first. Pretty self-explanatory what they do. They just want to blow the aliens and anyone that supports them into absolute smithereens. Rightio. So we are right now for 6 months in the Benelux and in France with our interests there. What we really need to do now is probably get a control of France here, and hopefully no one else sneaks a control point while we're doing it, so we can have all 4. Excellent. Calvo, good stuff. Even then, you had 2%, dude. You had a 72% chance and you rolled 70. My God. Calvo. Buy some better dice, Calvo. Oh my God, Dinesh, what are you doing? What is going on here? Undefended. You get this advice pop up here. Most of it's crap, but I mean, if I was trying to make a Southeast Asian union, that would be of interest, but it's really not to me here. Right. So who's got the control points in Ireland here? It's still open, so I could crack down Ireland and take on Ireland. But look, I think our main priority has to be France. This is getting more and more difficult every time. I think I need to go full send here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go full send. And we're going to try and... So we're going to try and boost our public opinion in Germany, and that is probably the next place we're going to play for. Actually, no, we're not, because we haven't got France yet. We're going to public campaign in France and try and sort it all out. Calvo. Just a control point anywhere would be nice. I'd really like the Alpine states. That's a freebie. We'll go for Slovakia. Come. Grab it, Calvo. Alright, let's go. Oh, I would like a bit of a death ball rather than creating this border gore here, but it's not about border gore. You've got to remember that. Oh, gentlemen, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is just crazy stuff. Rightio. Someone make a roll. Right, here we go. Alien fleet coming in. Oh, geez, here we go. What are they going to do? Ah, the resistance. We actually contracted this right. So we get to choose where the next research goes here. Then we're going to go for outpost tabs and create something in space that we can use as a platform. We're going to start directing it this way. Ideally, I'd like to go from outpost tabs to mission to the moon and get some lunar bases going. That would be fantastic. We're going to turn this down a bit now. There we go. Calvo! Calvo! 72%. 75%. I told you RNGesus would fuck you in this game, didn't I? My God. What is going on here? What is going on? Right, thank you. Oh, thank you, RNGesus. 69% chance. Nice. Rolls to 63. Nice. Rightio. Again, please, Calvo. This time. Properly, sir. Right, let's get this third control point here. I mean, I can't believe that we don't have 3 already. I mean, really. I actually can't believe it. We're going to spend 8 influence on that, and that'll give us 10 influence for old mate to use here. Now, I'd really, really like to purge the Academy out of the Benelux. Let's see what our chances are there. Minimal. Right, let's get on a public campaign. And yeah, we're going to do it in the Benelux. And let's hopefully, from that, we can create enough pressure against them to kick the Academy out of there. Got nothing against the Academy. I think it's a noble ideal. I just think they're a bit naive. That's me role-playing anyway. Right, what have we got here? Focus on economic development. Some steely-eyed men and women. That gives us boost. That gives us cash. That gives us armies. And this gives us national stability. Look, I'm going to take the boost. Because boost is good. Das ist Wurst, ja. You can tell I watch too much YouTube. I've seen that ad. Righto, that is good. Public support up to 13% in the Benelux. Jeez. You can tell that they don't know that we're controlling things there. Bloody hell. Deary me. Come on, dude. Excellent. Calvo. Finally. A good roll. Right, that is full control of Slovakia. Oh, and we fail again. With a 69% chance, we fail in France. And, even worse now, the Academy are in there. Oh, my God. All right, so things are critical now. I need to take that last control point off the before the Academy snitch it. My God, we had so many chances there. So many chances. And it's basically RNGesus just absolutely destroying our bussy really badly. Right, one thing I haven't looked at yet is the priorities here. Russia has an open control point apparently. Not too interested in that. Look, I'm not really interested in building an army here. I'm not interested in mission control as yet anyway, so we're going to turn that right down. Nor am I interested in the space flight program in the Benelux, so we're going to stop funding that. We're going to take away some of this funding from ourselves. But basically, we want to build the Benelux up as much as we can. So we're going to put some more into the economy. We're going to put some more into welfare as well. Spoils here. Spoils bad. Spoils bad. That spoils are like that's essentially corruption. So that's what the faceless elite. I mean, we are the faceless elite. Really, we're controlling everything from the shadows. But that's what the faceless elite of the country want in order to not carry on. But as you can see, everything is going pretty well. We're reasonably peaceful here. There's full democracy in swing here. So we're not going to invest in spoils at all. And if anything goes wrong, we will blame the academy, who are also not interested in investing in spoils. So let's get the economy and the welfare ticking on. The academy want funding for themselves. It's fine. They can take it. So what are we going to do with our turn here? I think the public support campaign there is now all of a sudden not as important as getting public support here. So what's our crackdown chance of this point here? Absolutely bugger all. I think what I might do is, right, let's get this sorted first. Let's get him in here, and this has to be full send. I have no choice at this stage but to make this a full send. But I can't because I need this dude doing things. And I can't spend all of our influence on that. Rightio, I want you to defend interests. That's 20 though. Ooh. We got a public campaign in France. Any more low-hanging fruit for you to pick, Calvo? I suppose we can have a go at Czech Republic here. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, 68% for 2 influence. I'm down with that. What do we get for 4 influence? 75. Right, Calvo. Get in there. So that's Skywatch researched. So what that does is basically that's the start of like the Star Wars system, and it'll keep an eye on aliens coming in. We'll get Deep Space Skywatch later. Oh my god, he's rolled a 91 with an 87% chance. Oh my god. RNGesus is I've done something to upset RNGesus. It is quite obvious at this stage. Tell you what. And we've lost out. And they now have executive control. Bugger me. Right. There is one advantage to this. The Academy... Well, you'll find out. And Calvo failed on a 76%. RNGesus. If I could bring this playthrough back from this, it will be an absolute miracle. Right. So, yeah. Mission aborted because... their dude got in first. Right, so now we really need to... Right, so UFOs crashed in Canada. Not kind of interested in that now. I am interested in kicking these boys out of France really badly. Or do I now change my focus to the UK? What are our chances of getting a control point in the UK with you, Dinesh? 32, 64, 72. All right, come on, Dinesh, do it. Right, we're gonna public support campaign here. Gonna keep this up because France very important indeed. And Calvo, you're already assigned, but... Oh, no, you can take that. Rightio.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced enough to find us would be advanced enough to end us, likely without even regarding us. Commander Fiona Ayawade, NATO Symposium on First Contact.
If that's not Naomi Nagata, guys, yeah, I don't know.
We can join them as brothers and sisters. If we only convince them we are worthy.
All right, so there is the Academy sorted. Rightio. The Academy is spreading through Europe like wildfire at the moment. Like wildfire. Right, Calvo's got 1 of 2 in the Czech Republic. Right, that means no one can jump in on the second one, so I can... spend our remaining control elsewhere. Hello, UK.
We've gained significant support.
Right, that's excellent. As a control point in the UK, could really do with the second one in the UK now. Right, Calvo, you can go and investigate that. Off you go, son. You can just repeat what you've done there, my friend. So that was good work. That was good work. More of that good work, please. We're just going to confirm interest there with Canva.
Protecting our interests.
Right, successful. Right, yeah, there's a free 25 influence. That's good, that's good. That should mean we can recruit another council next turn. That's nice, but we are now going to induce. Deary me. We are now going to research adding signatures. How are we going here? Yeah, right. We're getting beaten to the punch here by the Academy. No surprise, really. Do I crank that up and try and take control of more, or do I trust they're going to do the right thing there? I think at the moment, we trust that they're going to do the right thing by our choices there. Oh yeah, Calvo's investigated the crash landing. Nothing special from that. Right, yeah, we got 2 of 4 control points in the UK. Right, yeah, we're going to defend those interests in the UK now, I think. Because... Actually, not. We're going to recruit that councillor. We're going to recruit the councillor. Because I just think we could do with the extra coverage. Right, what have they got for us in the 30 point? This guy's a spy. Pretty loyal. Good espionage, investigation, good persuasion. Doesn't have control nation. I don't really think we need someone else with control nation at this stage. I think with the 3 of them, we are good. She has assassinate. How old are you? It's what he's going to do when we're not doing crackdowns, purges, and coups is the problem for this guy. He is not essentially very versatile. He can investigate an activity. He does have increased unrest, which might help later in the game. He's got public campaign. All right, that gives you something to do while we're not doing stuff. And he's got coup, purge, crackdown. Right, so he's good. He's on the short list. Sally, what have you got for me, Sally? Tronation Advice, Sabotage Project. Pretty basic. She's a sciencey type. She does bring a lot of influence to the table, though. I do like that. She'll pay for herself in, like, a few turns. Oh, this journalist is capable of crackdowns, public campaign. Investigate councillor. That's good. That can help, like, determine the loyalty of our own councillors. What else have we got here? Commando, I think I've already said no to. Kagei Mwara. Control Nation, Purge, Coup, Defend Interests. Yeah, I like the look of this guy. He's got Criminal as well. Right, he loses me for a turn, though, because he's corrupt. But he's particularly good at espionage. Brazilian journalists. Aware opinion leader, Pollyanna. I don't know. I think I'm still liking the look of this guy here, just because of his skill set, and he brings some influence to the table. Yeah, we're going to recruit this guy. Welcome, Felipe. Tell you what, like, first 3 dudes that drop a comment on this, get someone named after him. I think that's a good way to do this. Unless I pick up a Portuguese one, and then... yeah, I know who he's going to be named after. Rightio, that does stifle me a bit here, but we're going to go straight in here. We're going to spend all the influence we can on getting this last control point up in the UK here, because we don't have enough for defend interests anyway. Oh, yeah, that will probably cap us out. What's your crackdown chance, dude? Like, non-existent. Non-existent. Right, you can just go to ground for this turn. There's not a lot you can do. Oh, yeah, public campaign. That does only cost money. All right, let's pop this public campaign in here. Calvo, what have you got here to do? Do we, out of curiosity, try and take somewhere in Canada? Only 6% in Mexico. Do we take Hungary? We don't have the control of the legislature for the European Union at the moment, which does worry me a lot. It does worry me a lot. I mean, we've got don't have the executive. Sorry, we've already got a control point here. One influence for 60% Calvo. Okay, and you, my dude. We're going to double down on these public campaigns in France, and we're going to purge the shit out of that as soon as we can. They do have defend interests up on both of those, though. That is a problem. Yeah, what? We're going to send them to the Benelux. I changed my mind. There we go. We'll try and kick them out of the Benelux. Right, we found the Protectorate and the Servants. So we have found the two factions that want to work with the aliens. And they're pretty much our enemies as well. Because we're humans and we kick shit out of each other, and that's what we're really good at. Right, Project Alien signatures complete. Right, our studies have shown the crash site has a multiple sapient life form, survived the crash down and moved with purpose to the nearby wilderness. There's no footage, funnily enough. Disappearances in the local communities. No hard of evidence they were related to the alien arrival. But we should investigate. Absolutely, we should conduct surveil missions in regions near any of the alien crash sites. If abductions are detected, send a counsellor and investigate alien activity to that. Okay, all right, easily done. New research objectives for research alien origin and salvage alien technology. They might take a bit of a while here. What do we want? Clandestine Cells gives us another counsellor, but I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Yeah. This is space research. Gives us extra control points. Ops research. This only grants bonuses if we've got stuff in orbit. That doesn't mean we can't do it, but I just think, Joe, we're pretty short on at the moment on influence, so we're going to go for some more influence. Probably not the best play, but it's the play I've gone for. Rightio. And our points in France, same thing. Quite happy to go along with some boost in France because we need the boost income. Mission control, though. Yeah. We've already got 2 mission control from places we control so far. Do you know what? I'm not overly fussed if there's a revolt here at this stage. We're going to push the public campaign here so hard that it's not funny. It's going to be a while before these wear off, unfortunately. And they've got it up in... Damn it. They've got it up in the UK now as well. God damn. Told you this game was hard. See, both of us tanking the Unity there to try and kick the other one out. Don't want the funding. Don't particularly want the military either. We don't have control of the military, so we're definitely not going to pay for it. We're just going to try and improve our public opinion here, I think, by doing that. Right, unrest is increasing here. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing for us, but we're just going to keep pushing our own personal public opinion there. Good, there's more public sentiment in the Benelux. Rightio, good success there. Oh, no! Motherfuckers. They've done it again. They have done it again. And they've taken control of the executive branch here. My fucking God. These guys are really pissing me off really badly. Really, really badly. You'll see playthroughs on there where things go swimmingly for people early game. It has not happened for me here. Those 2 roles that we missed here directly resulted in us not getting control of France. My God. We could see Europe tear itself apart here. We could see Europe tear itself apart. Right, he's got a 1% chance. I'm quite willing to spend all our influence on that. What's your percent, mate? Not as good. Right, glad I hired you now. Glad I hired you. Crack down there, please. Full send. Okay, okay. Oh, we're definitely going for a plan B here now.
We'll bring this nation to our side. I'm here.
What's your crackdown chance here, dude? Poor. That's spending all our influence. I just don't have the influence to do it this turn. I'm just going to run another public campaign there. And that'll make the next one easier. Calvo, what do you have for me, my friend? Right, we've got them. This is looking a very Eastern European version of the year. We're going to take Portugal. There we go. 50-50 chance, which means Calvo won't make the roll. We're pretty sure of that by this stage. All right. What have you got for us this turn? You see this game's huge. We're recording for more than an hour and we're hardly into it yet. Rightio, that is good. Oh, take some of that. Take some of that, you mother truckers.
We've got our people in place.
Right, there's Hungary secured.
We are taking over.
And there's Portugal secured. Rightio. We're still in this, fam. We're still in this. Rightio. Yeah. You get stupid advice in this game like that. There's no way that we could take on the US at the moment. Rightio. So, I want you to purge. He's got 88% chance. Let's just take this beyond doubt, shall we?
We are taking power. Standing by.
Right. What have we? What else is left? That's an EU nation that we can grab something of. Right. The Protectorate have got 1 point there. Do we need to start filling up Spain? Sure. We're gonna go Norway.
Bringing them on board. Acknowledged.
And some more public campaigning for you there, my friend.
I will tell our story.
Oh, that's gone the wrong place. Let's fix that. Canva. Public campaign. Right here.
We'll make our appeal.
And then we're going to try and flip the Benelux after that. Rightio. Oh, Dr. Calvo. Sorry. Sorry, Dr. Calvo. What can you do? Do you know what? What might we do here with Dr. Calvo? What have we got? What's the chances of control point in Germany? Do you know what? We're going to try anyway. Not a good chance, but I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. What we really want is Felipe to pull off this purge. And then that will improve our lot in life.
Cause is unjustified to them.
He's just missed a 90% roll there. My God.
We're in control here.
Right. Excellent. We have purged these so-and-sos out of the UK. Right.
Supporters are in place.
We're also taking control of a control point in Norway, which prevents the final point going to anyone else. Right. That's looking pretty good. Do you know what?
Gain significant support.
We might leave it there for this episode so far. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I really enjoy this game. Like I said, this game is freaking huge. Dr. Calvo with the full send on 21%. We are definitely leaving it there now, folks. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We'll be back in a couple of days with another episode. Let me know if you want to keep going with the save, and see you soon.